And turning now to prayers for our Pope as he remains hospitalized in critical condition with a decreased kidney function now. The 88-year-old pontiff has been battling pneumonia in both of his lungs.
We're told he's resting after spending his 10th night in the hospital. Local 10's Janice Fernandez has traveled to Rome, and she joins us live as the world watches the Pope's health. Janice.
Syra, Christie, as you can see behind me, it is nighttime here in Rome, and as the sun begins to set, it has officially been 11 days since Pope Francis has been hospitalized, and that means this has been his longest hospital stay since he became Pope back in 2013. The Vatican releasing a very short statement on how he did overnight, saying he rested well, but he does remain in critical condition. Rain coming down over St. Peter's Basilica as the Pope enters his 11th day at the hospital. The Vatican releasing a one-sentence statement overnight. It was a good night. The Pope slept and is resting. Pope Francis has been at the hospital since February 14th. Currently, he is being treated for double pneumonia. Over the weekend, a respiratory crisis now has the Pope remaining in critical condition. The Vatican says while he has not had any further respiratory episodes, he is still receiving oxygen. The Holy See also needed a transfusion of 2 units of blood and is now showing signs of mild kidney failure. Overnight, people stopping by Gemelli Hospital, where he is being treated, praying for the Pope's speedy recovery.
We are students from India and Brazil, and we came here to pray for Pope Francis.
Those prayers spreading around the world. Pilgrims also flocking to Assisi, the birthplace of St. Francis.
We're on pilgrimage here from Chicago. There's over 20 of us. So every morning we are praying for Pope Francis's health to be restored.
The 88-year-old is prone to lung issues. He had part of a lung removed as a young adult and has had bouts of illness for the past 2 years. And doctors have made it very clear, since the Pope is sort of dealing with a multitude of health issues. Of course, the lungs being one issue. He did have to receive those blood transfusions, but also now they're monitoring his kidney, saying it is in mild failure. Now, with all of those conditions compound, they said that this is a very complex situation. He is by no means out of the woods yet. And really the goal for doctors is to see how well the Pope responds to those treatments that he is being given. Reporting live in Rome, Janice Fernandez, Local 10 News.
Well, you know, Janice, this Pope has a history of really being very transparent about his health matters as well as other things. So when can we expect another update on his condition?
The Vatican has been very timely on giving us updates. They gave us one early this morning. The next update should be at 7 o'clock Rome time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time. So we are expecting an update in the next hour. Now, with that being said, we don't know how detailed they will be in that update. Of course, that update we got overnight was very simple, just saying he rested well. So a lot of people really anxious to see how the Pope did today.
And Janice, we understand there's going to be a special prayer service tonight. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. At 9 p.m., again, Rome time, they have invited people to come to St. Peter's Square to take part in this special prayer service specifically for Pope Francis. What they will be doing is they will be praying the rosary and going through that. So that's a very deep prayer. If you are Catholic, you do understand the meaning of that. It is something that you do a lot when you are offering really the highest prayers you could possibly offer. So they are asking everybody who can to show up to St. Peter's Square for that prayer service. It has been a rainy day here throughout Rome, but I am sure there's going to be a lot of people at the Vatican for that. As I've said before, many people very anxious to hear about how he is doing. And with this being a holy year, there are already plenty of visitors here. So we do expect to see quite the crowd tonight.
Lots of people making that pilgrimage even before this health concern. Okay, thanks so much, Janice. We'll be checking back with you a little bit later. And meantime, here at home.